Hi ho peeps, welcome on, welcome all. The Reactionists are back, the three of us.
Oh dear God.
All of the Reactionists.
Yeah. And that's Liam, myself, and the fantastic John and Bob. And 4 minutes until we find out what Xbox is going to reveal to us. What do you reckon? Well, apart from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. No.
Some more info about
Valhalla.
No, Odyssey. I've been very disappointed in the Odyssey. Hi guys, here's this game that came out 2 years ago. I'd like to see some Elden Ring, but it's very unlikely, I think.
Scalebound.
Scalebound?
That got canned, didn't it?
I'd like to see Scalebound. I think it's extremely unlikely. Man, see if we see Scalebound and it turns you've got some insider information, and I might kiss you.
Is any of the two you thinking of getting an X, or is that just no way?
Yeah, I'm actually considering it.
Yeah, maybe at some point. I don't think it'll be my first console of the new gen, but I would like to get one.
I quite like the form factor.
I'm kind of swinging more towards it, to be honest, compared to PS5.
Well, we haven't really seen anything of PS5 yet, but
Well, just the rumors, but whether or not the rumors are true is another story.
I've seen a lot of graphs and stuff from Mark Cerny, but that's about it.
And those four
traced audio.
cardboard people that were watching the.
That was hilarious. I was sitting watching that with people in Discord, and we're all like, "Are those not real, are they?" And then someone would move, and they go, "That would move." I'm like, oh, I can't tell. Was it just like a rigged up animation? Or?
I think it was. That was it.
It was a really
strange thing.
It was a really disappointing.
Smiling and gurning to an empty room.
I mean, it's funny because everyone was so disappointed with that live stream because they thought for some reason it was going to be the official unveiling of the console, which they never ever said that it was.
No, and it never has been. GDC is designed for developers.
It was just the first thing that we've seen of it, you know.
Yeah. And I watched it and was like, it's got interest. See what they're doing. It's interesting with technological details. But everyone on Twitter's like, that was rubbish. I'm so bored. Like,
That's because you're not a developer and didn't understand half of it. You're not supposed to.
Well,
it's literally kind of like
to be honest,
a show off.
Jess turned my computer off halfway through, so she was bored as well.
Just didn't understand the importance of the new solid state drive.
No.
I'll say for one thing, I do endlessly find Mark Cerny extremely unsettling as a person. I think he looks like a ventriloquist dummy that's come to life.
Weird smile that he has is very weird.
Yeah. His voice as well is so... It's a very calm voice, but there's something about his cadence.
Yeah,
almost
the voice
like
of a serial killer.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it. Like if I heard him chanting, like singing a kid's nursery rhyme or something like that, I would immediately run for the door. It'd be petrifying. And people always think I'm just being a dick when I say stuff like that, but genuinely I find him really difficult to watch.
I think ever since
on Xbox now? Who's heading up Xbox now?
It'll be Phil and Major Nelson. I would have thought would be doing the.
Yeah.
If we're lucky, we'll get some bongos.
Oh, AC bongos, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got 5 seconds.
Let's go.
You guys are ahead of me.
Oh,
it makes a change.
May
18.
May contain content 18 provisional.
We're going straight for the R content.
World premiere. World exclusive.
You guys are.
Hey everyone, this is Aaron Greenberg from Team Xbox.
Hi,
I'm excited
Hey,
to
Aaron.
be coming to you here live from my kitchen.
James.
I'm drinking non-stop drinks out of the world's fastest, most powerful fridge. We're moments away from
Oh my God.
Xbox.
Why
First, I want to let you
That's a
know
good
a lot
joke.
of people have been wondering,
Yeah.
what are we doing this summer? Well, we're not taking
Why is
the
he in the
summer
green
off.
screen? A really bad green screen.
Teams cannot
It's
wait to
Microsoft
deliver
Teams, isn't it?
new games, new reveals, new news
I
for
think
you.
so, yeah.
So it's time to get hyped. You're going to see today the first ever Xbox Series X.
Good job they
gameplay
spent the money on the
from
camera.
Partners around the world.
Yeah, I need to
David
move this
Baker
over
and
to
Sarah
my
Bond,
big
who is our
screen.
partnership team, have brought
Oh, that
some of
looks
the
much
best
better.
developers and creative teams to the table. They're going to be joined by Jeff, Katarina, and Malik. Team Xbox coming in strong. It's an exciting day.
Lads, I've loaded up in
But
1440p.
also, we know you're wondering what's going on with Xbox Game Studios. You guys have 15 creative teams now around the world. You blew us away at Exo 19. You blew us away at the Game Awards with Hellblade 2. We know you've got talent. Of course we do. And with that, I want to welcome the head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, to tell us a little more.
Thanks, Aaron, and hi, everybody. I want to start by saying that our first concern is really with the safety of our teams and, of course, their families. And that's why they are all working from home right now.
Yeah, we get it.
Sweden,
Please show us
UK,
games.
Canada, and I'm really impressed with the ingenuity and the creativity that they've shown to get around some of the challenges of working from home and to keep production moving forward.
He's got no games on his back shelf. It's disgraceful. It's all fucking books.
We will begin
What, show off?
unveiling gameplay from our studios starting in July, including some from our newer studios like Double Fine and Ninja Theory.
Wait for the movie.
Woo! Whoa, Matt, it feels like we might have left some off the list there.
Yeah, and
okay.
also 343 and Halo.
That's right. It's time to get hyped. Halo's coming. Halo Infinite. You've been
So,
waiting.
are we going to see some Halo?
Game, July, mark calendars.
No Halo.
Xbox Game
It's all just a
Studios.
big
We've
double
got
bluff.
teams around the world that are working on big.
Don't say that,
big
because I might
reveals.
believe that.
For
July.
you, I could not be more excited. I can tell you we're going to work every week between now and then to deliver for our
Crunch
fans.
time.
But today we're going to put the spotlight on our partners and let them shine and show you what Xbox Series X gameplay look like. Let's have a go.
Show me.
I thought
this is it.
I thought they were playing Avengers music
This
there.
is your gameplay. It's all going to be fake adventures on the next Series X.
Every game you're out to see has been optimized for the Xbox Series X. Oh, optimized for it, but not developed for it.
They'll
Necessarily.
probably be cross-generational.
Yeah. Game and console. What is
Crisis
this?
or something?
It does look in a Crisis like. Oh wait! Oh no! Wait, is it time? Maybe.
That was the Titanfall slide.
What was that? I think this might be Titanfall. No, maybe not.
Titanfall Japan.
What the hell? Wait, I know what this is. Maybe I think this might be Bright Memory. This is
What
Bright
the-
Memory. I know what this is. I'm pretty sure that's what this is.
It's like a old Eastern Tenchu mixed with wall running.
Right. What is it? Bright Memory. Show me.
I thought that was a DeLorean there.
What the hell? What is this?
It is. It's Tenchu mixed with Titanfall. Tenchu 4.
Bright memory.
Sorry.
It's Bright Memory. Yeah, I told you this is Bright Memory.
That's
Infinite.
alright.
Bright Memory Infinite.
What you just witnessed was Bright Memory Infinite
Is
from
my
Playism,
microphone still working yet?
created from the ground up by a single individual at FYQD Studio in China. Developers are
Yeah.
using the hardware to
I've
achieve
got
their
Bright Memory.
dreams and
Have you got it?
nightmares. in
Yeah, well,
amazing
I've got the
ways,
original.
using the power to optimize their games the way they want. You know, higher resolutions, crazy frame rates, ray tracing, and yes, faster in-game load times. But it's also
So it's
awesome
like
to see the
£4
partner
on
support
Steam.
for smart decisions, ensuring that fans only have to purchase the game once to enjoy it on whichever Xbox system they own or will own in the future. So, over the next 25 minutes, We're going to debut just a slice of the amazing next-gen games you can expect from our partners this holiday and early next year. And because we
he said Xbox console.
Everything you see here will highlight the in-game experience.
Xbox platform or system.
Actual gameplay captured in-engine to give you the best sense of what to expect when Xbox Series X launches later this year. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the following dreams being powered by Xbox.
In dreams.
Dreams.
The PlayStation game.
But that's what it sounded like he was saying.
Yeah.
What?
This won't be Forza though. Codemasters, okay.
So it's just
Probably.
it's not dirt, so it's going to be drift, which is their other one. Or something new entirely.
Even the same person as a car based on a frozen lake.
No, drift didn't do off-road. This is something new.
Maybe it's just Duck 4. Wait, how many ducks is there?
4.
Duck 5. Unless they just call it Colin McRae Rally.
I haven't seen any Subarus or Colin McRae cars. Traditional Colin McRae cars, anyway.
Yeah. There you go, that can work.
Dirt 5.
Yeah. Hopefully it's
Dirt 5.
better than Dirt 4, because that was awful.
I never played it. I remember Dirt 1.
I played one, I think about an hour of it. 4, and I didn't like it.
No,
I love Dirt 1.
The Dirt Rally games are brilliant, but the Dirt games are pretty rubbish.
What's this?
Oh, this.
Is this Agony?
Looks alien-like. It's very.
Ugh.
What's his
Yeah.
face?
It does look alien like. Deja Geigerlian.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Giga.
Giga.
Yeah, some people say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like it.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, what is this?
It's dribbling.
Is this an alien game?
I don't know, but it looks very stylistically like it.
This is disgusting.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I mean, that's very Prometheus right there with the big faces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely. Sucking that.
Oh, God.
Are you going to open? Yeah, it is. That's great. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Cool.
It's gone. I think I've heard of that. It's like a hell game.
World premiere.
Together, we built order out of chaos. Each trial, each tribulation, we have overcome. Now we live in an age of unprecedented peace.
What is this?
We have
Is this
prevailed
Eve? Or
thanks to her. Let her ascension serve
Yeah, but I do love a good space combat scene.
of our righteousness.
Is the volume okay, Paul?
It is in her honor
Us and the.
Con.
that we strive for
That was cool.
Selfish, what do they make? They do make other spacey games as well, but I can't remember what. Orbs.
I think you guys are ahead of us. You guys are ahead of me, sorry. World premiere.
Madden 21.
Oh, everyone go make a cuppa.
I wish I could, I'm stuck. Baby on me.
Staying home, staying safe, and playing a ton of video games together. But hey, I'm here because I have the privilege of telling you this. Madden 21
Can't hear the other guys very well. The video sound could be a bit higher.
It's been a journey that's older than me.
The other guys, I have a name.
This year. Like they say, you have to know where
Hey,
you've
camera.
been to know where you're about to go.
Howdy.
Oh,
Can you hear us
hi
better?
there.
Wow.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Xbox Series
I'll buy
X
this.
for the win.
Right, see if they're doing this to like show off how much better the graphics have gotten, so you can see how good the Xbox Series X is. This better be impressive. I better think this is real life footage.
Brady gonna try and throw on third down. He's gonna fire one deep.
I mean, to be fair, even the current gen Maddens look good.
Yeah. I take it this is the new one.
There's
That
loads
was the
of
new one,
Madden
I'm guessing, at
21
the end.
news coming soon.
Okay,
And
I'm,
again,
my
it's
mind's
just
not.
what
My
you
mind's
can
not.
It looked like
what
current gen.
you can
Oh, EA are
Yeah,
gonna.
that's what I
EA are
thought.
gonna. Is that it? Is
Here's the
that?
best news.
No, that was real
When you
footage.
buy Madden NFL 21 on Xbox One,
See if that was real, I would have gone
Xbox
wow.
Series X. I'm
No,
looking
see
forward
if
to it.
that was the
And honestly,
Xbox
I'm ready
Series
to
X.
just get back on the field. Enjoy the rest of the show and get ready to feel next level with EA Sports.
See, they're doing another PG2 golf.
Huge thanks to EA for
Wow.
giving us that sneak peek at Madden 21, optimized for Xbox Series X.
Sarah Bond,
I mean,
head
that
of
was
Xbox
awesome.
partnerships.
So my name is Sarah Bond, and I lead partnerships for
It's a
Xbox.
cool name.
Hi, Sarah.
Which means I get to work
Bond.
with thousands of developers
Sarah
and creators
Bond.
around the globe that are creating games on, with, and for Microsoft platforms. I just love my job because it's all about
I like that she's sat that controller down.
with our fans
I know.
around
It's very
something
And
simple.
that
they
we,
love.
yeah.
Who puts a cushion in a basket?
And boy, have they
Should be a chicken.
In a basket.
Where do you keep your cushions, buddy?
You've got to have a cushion basket.
And I'm thrilled to share with you that every major publisher worldwide is developing
No home
for
is complete
Xbox.
without proper cushion
And
storage.
we already have hundreds of games coming
Wow.
to Xbox Series X in 2021.
I want to see
The
Crytek.
support
See if they.
is
I will be
just
happy to
been
show the
tremendous, guys. I have
remaster
never
of
seen
Crisis.
partners as excited
That'd
about
be cool.
Xbox and Xbox
I'd
Series
like to see
X
that.
as they are right now. So why don't we take a look and see more of
Because the
the
Series
great
X has
games
got
that
ray
they
tracing,
have
doesn't it?
been working on.
Yes, both do.
But see, because I've only ever heard the PS5 people talking about audio ray tracing.
Oh,
Do
3D
they
audio.
both have?
No, it's only the PS5 has true 3D audio.
This
Right.
one, like We Happy
What the
Few.
hell? This looks like We Happy Few. Yeah. I don't like it.
It looks weird.
It's horrendous looking. World of Darkness.
Loving the soundtrack already.
Hmm.
This is maybe the Joker.
Is that Tommy Wiseau? No. Oh, this is fucking creepy. I like it.
I don't like it. Well,
I don't think I
like
would play it because it would scare the shit out of me. But I love it in the
Ugh.
trailer. Night Falls. Ooh, I'm liking. Look at this.
Vampire. You rise. Oh, weapon.
Oh, it's like vampire there.
Yeah, vampires. I know a vampire when I see a vampire. See, this is...
Vampire the Masquerade.
I am a genius.
Bloodlines 2.
There you go.
Hang on. You're lucky you missed that. I was too scary for you. World premiere.
Oh, Harry.
No, this looks like it could be.
I've travelled so very far to find you.
What is this smart delivery they've got going on in the bottom left-hand corner?
Oh,
it's like a download service.
It's basically the game might release before the Xbox Series X, and so if you buy it for your say Xbox X, the smart delivery will automatically up. It'll be able to yeah, but also it will tell.
But here, on this
so when you download it into the say the hard drive or whatever, it knows that you've got a ray tracing one or a not ray tracing one.
Something deep within. Whispers of things
And upgrade it. Yeah, and download the correct.
Will we be forgotten too?
I would hope my console would do that anyway.
What did you find? Harry?
But also if you buy it before, it'll automatically upgrade it as well. If you
She's a
call of
she's
the
a water
sea.
vampire. Yeah, be mine. You awake? Curve digital.
Cyberpunk.
Like you, most people have contracted their entire lives away to get
Yeah, it looks that way.
workers or Indians, slaves in all but name.
No, I don't think so.
This
Actually,
isn't Cyberpunk. This is
no.
something different.
If the latter is true, corporate grab teams will already be moving in.
Is that Shadowrun?
This is a crisis supernova.
Ooh, that could be a good call.
Group has collapsed. We have a shot at true independence.
It looks good.
Won't let it go to waste.
Oh,
That's not Shadowrun.
Test your abilities
It's the-
by giving you a special
Is it a twin-stick shooter?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Find out what happened.
It's a very good-looking twin-stick shooter.
Yeah, beautiful.
Or is it action RPG maybe?
Oh yeah, that may be it as well. Yeah. There's a guy with a sword earlier on. I think
I like
action
the look of
RPG
this.
maybe
it's
good.
not my type of game. Well, it looks
Yeah,
nice.
I enjoyed Diablo. Didn't play much of it. The
Yeah.
Ascent, I like that.
The ass end.
Hmm. So you have to climb out of the big deep city place.
Mm.
In theory, I guess.
Will we get Far Cry 6? I don't know. We might. I was going to say, is it an advert?
Pregnant woman. Pregnant woman.
It's Jonah Bob. No, it's not Francis.
What's? How's this gonna get incredibly depressing?
Zombie. Oh, she's okay. Baby's dead.
Oh dear. Oh no, she's still pregnant.
Oh, well done, Mick. I just got a notification from Mixer that this is on. Like, literally just now. Well done.
They're on ball, on the ball. Aren't they owned by Microsoft?
Yep.
Wait, is this gonna be that Damon or whatever it's called? The one with
This
the
is Silent
demon
Hills
tower?
music. Ish.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh,
That sounds like the Silent Hills composer.
I know what you mean.
The medium.
Okay.
John Constantine type.
It does look kind of Silent Hill.
Hi.
Maybe deep
Hope
as
you
the baby.
enjoyed the reveal of the medium. I our next-gen psychological horror game. We're very excited to announce that we're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the...
There you go, Es. It's the Silent Hill guy.
More to reveal soon, so stay tuned.
You're a genius, Liam.
I also saw him live.
Oh, right, okay.
It was
So you just know your
amazing.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, they had nurses and a pyramid head walking around the audience. It was fucking scary.
Oh, that is creepy. So this is the actual gameplay. Huh?
Oh.
Looks good.
It does.
Bandai.
What is this?
Cyberpunk France.
What the hell?
/ Japan.
Is this Code Vein something?
I don't know, but I'm liking the art style.
She's bringing flowers.
The others have arrived. The others. A cow woman with... What the hell? With flowers for a head.
Until now.
I'm Yuito Sumeragi.
Hello.
My power is psychokinesis. Ready?
Hello.
Psychokinesis. I like the look at us.
It looks a bit bonkers, doesn't it?
Yeah. If there's one thing I love, it's Japanese mental stuff. Yeah, I do. I really love this. Is it attached to Code Vein? Or is it just a hack and slash?
I don't know, we'll find out.
Yes, we will.
You want to realistic? I'm adding this to my
Hi,
watch
Malk.
list. Hi, Malk.
500 to 550. Take my money, Microsoft.
Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus is on my radar. I'm interested. Do you think Scarlet Nexus looks good?
I think if Valhalla will be at the end, what do you reckon?
Yeah, probably.
No, I reckon they'll be announcing something new. We already know that's happening.
It's been on for about 25 minutes, Ali. Jesus!
Okay, calm down, doggy.
God,
Bloody hell, doggy.
Turok.
That's the first thing that came into my mind as well.
I hope it's Turok. That would be well good. I don't think it is, but it'd be cool if it was. Kill them all! Oh, I like the gore physics.
Second Extinction.
Second Extinction. That looks cool. Yakuza.
I was gonna say, I'll take a punt that this is a Yakuza game.
Yeah. Yakuza. This is gonna be an even earlier prequel.
A prequel.
How you feel?
Yakuza Kiwami -1.
Was that Kiryu I just saw in the prison? It's definitely Yakuza. Yeah, it's that one, the turn-based one.
Yakuza Tactics.
Now his best. What the hell? Needs a new ending. I love Yakuza so much.
I've never played a Yakuza game.
They're so good, Dougie. They're the most mental. They're so good.
I have never played one either, actually, much to my shame.
Wasn't Yakuza 0 free or something at one point on PlayStation?
Yeah, on Humble. Alright, okay. Maybe
PS Plus.
I've got a couple in my collection, but
I think I'd added it to the library.
Yeah. Highly recommend playing Yakuza. They're fantastic.
Should someone tell him how he's supposed to use the mask?
Will be available as part of Xbox Series X launch slate. So they don't normally have combat like that. The combat's normally real time. Windows 10, nice. But these ones are like.
You have to wait for your energy bar to fill up.
Yeah, as far as yeah.
Is that the Yakuza games as well, is it?
No, yeah, the other ones are normally just button bashing.
Button bashing?
Yeah.
And you do incredible finishing moves on people.
You're in the house, you don't need to have your mask on.
Yeah, he's just putting up a good example.
It's just some of the titles we have lined up. This is just the beginning.
He's a true
and
gamer.
Personally, I can't wait to get immersed.
He's also got a controller intentionally laid
until
out.
then, I'm just gonna have to live out that.
Maybe that was in their brief. They all have to have a controller behind them.
How about I try?
At least he's got some games.
Maybe we'll go into the world.
I love if someone had like an Ouya behind them by accident.
Maybe I could tear
the Stadia.
A quick view of Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second. We've got this inside look at the next Assassin's Creed game. So with that, I'm gonna leave you with the game.
By doing this, they're just showing off how shonky the backgrounds are on teams.
Yeah, I know what they're doing.
Huge thanks to all of our
like, look, we also do teams.
During these
this is us.
And to you at home for joining.
It absolutely
Stay
sucks.
tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators.
I mean, Zoom's not great, but it's better than
hear
this.
more about their thoughts on the next generation of game development.
Although saying that, Zoom
summer,
has some alleged privacy issues.
Xbox
it's owned by China or something like that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Thanks so much.
Here we go, Valhalla.
Valhalla. Oh, that's not very Viking, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. It looked like a mansion or a hill for a second.
I'm intrigued to see gameplay of this because it should be good. Agreed. See.
They said they were going more RPG.
It certainly looks to be that way. Yeah.
And also that it wasn't going to be as big a game as Odyssey.
Well, because apparently Odyssey was just a bit too big and sloggy.
Well, it took me 90 hours to finish it.
You finished it?
Well, there you go.
Well, I finished the story. I never did the...
Hey. What do they mean when they say it's smaller? Do they mean that the world's smaller, or the story's shorter, or...
Both.
There's less...
Let's go here, do that.
Yeah.
More compact.
They look good on. Does look good. Looks good.
They said they were showing a show gameplay.
I guess that was an engine.
An intro.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, balls.
Is that it?
Few titles command the respect and fandom
Okay,
that the Assassin's
they didn't
Creed
really
series has
have not
garnered.
showed what I was expecting so
We get
far.
to talk about Assassin's
No.
Creed Valhalla with its creative director, Ashraf
I know we're
Ismail,
still going to
joining
hopefully
us
see
from
more. Okay.
Montreal, Canada. Bienvenue to Inside Xbox.
Sure.
Hey Jeff, pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here because I'm a huge fan of the series. After seeing the video that we just saw, I have literally hundreds of questions to ask you. But before we get into...
So we've got 4 people on stream today.
Did I just see new Assassin's Creed gameplay for the first time?
So which one is this, John and Bob?
Absolutely, that was
this is Oren.
the game.
Oren.
And all
that's not my youngest.
glory.
Let's talk about the Viking Age because Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
a wee beefy boy that does the shit.
Origins, these took place in antiquity. They were sun-drenched Mediterranean places, and this looks very different. It's different time, different place. So, what do you have for us with the Viking Age?
Yeah, so the Viking Age
Yeah,
is
I'll put on
named
push to
after
talk
one
real
of
quick.
history's most notorious warrior cultures, and this time period is highlighted by the invasion of England by this very large.
I'm sure this guy's lovely, but we all just want to see
horde. And
gameplay.
at the time, England
Yeah.
was a dark age tangle.
Because they said they'd show
broken
gameplay footage,
Northern
but
kingdoms.
if it was
So
if
this
it was
an
in that
absolutely
clip, I didn't
brutal,
see it.
pivotal moment in history that gave us the birth of the England we know today. So players can expect to fully live the Viking fantasy in a meticulously crafted journey in an Assassin's Creed world.
All right, so let's get a little bit more into this. There was a lot to take in that clip that we saw. I saw Viking longships. I saw some very mean-looking axes. Previously, we saw a hidden blade. So let's talk about some of the key new features that you're bringing to the table with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, so our hero, Eivor, is a Viking raider who's going to leave the snowy mountains of Norway for the lush rolling hills of England, propelled by the goal of settling their people and growing a thriving settlement. Now, England at this time is a hostile place, so to succeed, players will go raiding.
England has always been a hostile.
I was about to say, it hasn't changed much.
Sorry, Liam.
They'll have to gain alliances with kings and legendary Vikings, and they'll be faced with some very harsh choices as the leader of a community. Along with that, where we've reinvented combat to be visceral, brutal, tons of enemy variety, dual-wielding weapons. We have a new, fresh
See, that's an engine, I think.
player progression,
Maybe that's what they meant.
gear and weapon systems. We're effectively pushing.
I don't know if we're actually going to see any gameplay, Dougie. Sorry.
This incredible Viking fantasy.
That's probably
you bastards.
So
no happy.
We've been talking about the Xbox Series X. We're talking about next gen. So, as a creative director, someone creating a huge epic game, how do you take advantage of this new hardware?
Well, Assassin's Creed has always been committed to new technologies in order to push the most immersive experiences we possibly can.
Where's his game controller?
To have something like incredibly fast loading that we can remove some of that.
It's in the plant pot on the far right.
He can have whatever controller he wants. They probably told him no controllers.
Living worlds.
Or maybe he uses
able to
Kinect.
push them further to their incredible potential. This is really wonderful for us. It's wonderful for
maybe
our
Valhalla
players.
will be Kinect
And
compatible.
additionally, I'm very happy
fully
to confirm that
Kinect-enabled
we are
game.
also offering smart delivery.
No other way to
which
play it other
allows
than
you
Kinect.
to purchase the game once and
Like
play it on
Alex,
your
but
Xbox
shit.
One and the Xbox Series X.
That is great news, I think,
I'll
for all
play
the
it.
Assassins fans out there. They'll be able to
Can you
enjoy
buy a
it
VR
on the
headset?
hardware they
Hang
have
on,
now.
oh
They'll
no,
get the
they're
hardware
bows.
that
I
they are
thought
looking forward
the
to
Xbox
getting
guy was
later
wearing
this
Sony
year.
headphones.
Thank you so much, Ashraf.
No,
It's not
I know,
for
he's
got
joining us
controllers.
and for sharing the very first
Yep.
details
Oh, yeah.
on
He's got
Assassin's
two,
Creed
he's showing
Valhalla.
off.
I cannot wait to see more.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
He's
Oh,
double
there we
the
go.
gamer.
Right, Dougie. Hopefully we might actually get some gameplay. Is this just the trailer again?
It looks like the trailer again, aye.
Oh no, this is cut down. Might get gameplay? If we're lucky?
Did I see boobs there?
Probably.
We have seen
Nope.
so many great games today showcasing
Dear
gameplay
me.
for Xbox Series X. So let's go to Malik right now with Robert Karp.
A
from
bunch of
Codemasters
teas.
to Talk Dirt 5.
Oh, no one cares
All right,
about Dirt
everyone,
5.
A few minutes ago, you saw the reveal trailer of Dirt 5, and I kind of was left speechless, but I'm going to have to get it together here because we're going to dive even deeper into everything. Right now, we have Robert Karp, who is Dirt 5's development director, in the driver's seat to talk about what's next for the
What's he
series.
got in the back in the book?
Very well. How are you, Malik?
I'm doing great. Excited to dive into this. Now, Dirt 5, obviously the newest game in the series. Let's start with locations because kind of the backdrop is kind of important for a racing game. So where are we going to be going?
The Valhalla logo is nice.
So from the trailer, we had New York, then we went to China, and then we went to Norway. We've got lots more environments.
There's his Xbox controller.
Bespokely created, based in real world.
He's only got 5 games though.
Yeah, he's the developer though, it doesn't matter.
Racing, the East River when it was frozen in winter. You can play.
I hope they make it good because, like, literally every, like, the last 2-3 Dirt games have been
along Roosevelt Island
naff.
and a couple of
Sorry,
different
7
tracks.
games.
It gives you totally different experience.
After that, we go to Brazil.
I haven't played any in a wee while.
The dirt rally games are brilliant, but the actual war games
in Italy and Arizona. So there's really a really wide range of tracks with a really colourful and wide, different colour.
Look at the Xbox, yeah, very curious of the
experiences.
Super cool. I'm excited to see all the different locations.
Bad wiring as well.
It's going to change it. I'm personally a New York boy, so I'm excited to race in New York. But it is a racing
looking
game.
down at my spaghetti dunk junction at the back.
No place to comment on why.
Me neither.
So you've got the rally cars that you saw. You saw some buggies in China. We also have sprint cars, which are really cool and interesting. They go around ovals. They only turn left. Each of their wheels is like a different size, with the front one at the left the smallest, the back one at the
They
right
only
the
turn
biggest.
left.
They've got 900 horsepower, and you just
Is it opposite of
drift all
Zoolander?
around the oval, kick your big plumes of smoke.
I feel like Dougie in any racing game.
Super cool. Of course, everyone's going to be excited for more, right? More cars, more different types of vehicles. That's pretty cool. Now let's talk about the experience when the players jump into the game.
Pretty cool.
What are some things that veteran dirt franchise players are going to notice, and what are some things that they're going to notice for the first time ever?
So I think jumping into the career, they're going to notice the kind of agency or the choice of the different events. But some of the new things that are used to the franchise, and one of the ones I'm most excited about, is 4-player split screen.
We liked Forza's layout, so we copied it.
Arcade mode, where you can put your event type and your vehicle type and your time of day, how quickly the time changes and what the weather's going to change. You can play that with your friends. So on launch day, when you get your
They've got PUBG's water.
home, boot it up, you invite your friends over, you can all race together.
That's super exciting. 4-player split screen, something that we always want to see, because it's always good to have your friends around and play some games on the couch. So that's pretty cool. Now let's shift gears a bit into the career mode.
Drops on Save Thieves today. Oh, sweet.
And taking you through a bunch of different races. Can you talk a bit about the story there? And I hear Little Birdie has told me that there's a very dynamic duo in the voiceover booth. Let's talk about that as well.
There is a dynamic duo. So
Colin McRae, they got him.
I really enjoy about the crew is the real
They
world
dug him up.
sponsors. So as you
Right,
race,
voicing
you'll
duck.
sign up to real world sponsors who'll give you rewards and pay you to race for them.
In other words, we've got a bunch of real world companies to give us loads of money to get their name in the game.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Christ, they had AMD splattered all over the car.
Greetings from the booth, everybody.
Money.
Troy, what's he doing?
He's doing the voiceover for the commentary.
And Nolan.
Codemasters on this, playing
What?
a pivotal character, per usual. Also, you're going to
Those
see
two
some
will
pretty
voice
recognizable faces in
anything.
this game, so
You're
you
right.
don't want to
Quite
miss
right,
it.
Cameron.
So as you race, you'll have to.
So are they going to have a single player mode for like a story thing again?
I think that's one, I'm excited to get into the career, but two, I feel like a lot of players are going to be happy about having
Honestly, how I feel about that.
Nolan North in the same video game, so that's going to be
Well, they've been
pretty
trying to cram
exciting.
story
Now,
modes
again, we're super
slash
happy
career
that
modes into
Dirt 5
racing
is part
games
of the
for
reveal of the
donkey's
first gameplay
years.
for Xbox Series X. So let's talk about some of the things that we're going to see that
Was
are
it that
specific
Race
to
Driver
Xbox
one years
Series
back
X.
where they started actually giving you an avatar and stuff like that?
You'll be able to play 4K at 60 FPS, but there'll also be an option.
Even Vin
4K.
Diesel had one, didn't he?
So gamers know frame rate counts.
What a game?
Stuntman or something.
Oh, Vin Diesel, yeah.
Wheelman.
Wheelman.
That Dirt 5 will leverage the smart delivery technology. So you buy the game on Xbox One, you can play on Xbox Series X as soon as you get a new console. You buy it on Xbox Series X and you go over, you have an Xbox One in your house or in another room and you want to play in there, you can play Xbox One, so you'll always be playing the best version. And lastly is the fast loading. So that means that you get into the game almost instantaneously from turning on the console. No more waiting. You're in there, you're racing straight
After
away.
your 2 hours of updates.
You get in the game, loading times are a thing that everyone hates, so minimizing that is fantastic. And then you get to choose between 4K 60 and 120 frames per second.
So
that is pretty cool. Again,
120 frames a second.
Robert,
Nice.
thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta say that I probably speak for everyone watching when I say that we're super excited to see Dirt 5 on Xbox Series X coming up this year.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
so
pretty
much
rare
for
to find a
stopping by.
big proper TV that supports 120
All right,
Hz.
we've already seen so many games so far, but the train's going to keep rolling, so we're going to throw it over to Katarina, who's with the Bluebird team, to talk about Medium.
I don't know, Ali.
Fan favorite.
But
And the medium promises
Warzone's
to be
kicking off nearly at
guessing and
200
our
gigs.
racing. Here to tell us more about the game is Jack, game producer from the Bluebird team. Thank you so much for joining us, Jack.
Hi, hello.
Can you tell us more about this game and the Bluebirds team
He looks
approach
like he should
to
be
the
talking about a rally game.
psychological horror
Yeah.
genre?
In our first psychological horror that was Layers of Fear, it was the main topic was.
I bet he does Gymkhana on his day
what
off.
can you sacrifice for your family? Can you sacrifice yourself, or you want to sacrifice yourself for your passion?
Oh, it's John Dee's paintings we did.
The second our game was Observer.
Oh, don't say I miss him so much.
The main topic.
I love John.
If I'm still human, if
my
my mind maybe is digital.
The abuse I got when I played that Layers of Fear for him.
You know, like in the body horror stuff. And in the Blair Witch, of course, there was a witch, there was the forest
that game was shit.
Everyone loves, but in the main topic, in the psychological horror stuff,
Blair Witch.
So for the medium, we have like two worlds in our game, real world and spirit world. We play as a medium that can see these both realities, so we can think like somebody can be a really good guy, but maybe inside it's not. And when you play as a medium, you have a really unique perspective to find out
quite like the look
what
of
is
this, I'll be
inside
honest.
other people and
The trailer
more
used to
what
look kind of
happens
fun.
in different places.
For the
Really
medium, we
atmospheric.
heard that you teamed up with legendary music composer Akira Yamaoka. Can you tell us more about that partnership and how that influenced the game?
Yeah, he's the best now, of course, for composing the music for Silent Hill series. And what was most important for us, it was his work on Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2, for most of our team, is the best horror game ever, and it's one of our main references when we think about atmosphere in the medium. Because in one way, his music is heavy, disturbing, oppressive, and in another way, it can be nostalgic, emotional, and
the Doom composer's free as well. If you need him.
Apparently he's a little bit tricky to work with, though.
Mix these two approaches together.
Yeah, I've heard some things about him. Yeah.
Two worlds and our different points of view. So it was really, it is, and it was really great fun.
This game is really characterized by those two worlds. Can you talk to us more about the story and these two worlds and how the players can look forward to them?
Yeah, so you play as a Marianne, and she's a medium, and like she can cope with this, that she can
voice.
They've already had like console
the second world, but she's like haunted by really one specific.
No, this is specifically third-party games.
And she has some kind of a hint.
And then they're going to do another video in June or July for the first-party games.
So it's like an old hotel,
like Halo and Forza.
And then she need to find out how the vision is connected with this place, but dark mystery is there. And there
the
came up because
20 odd, the 15 to 20 studios they own, they might be doing some reveals as well with them.
Krakow is very important
Hellblade.
For Poland history. It was a city of kings, and it's of course city of Blueberry. We have company here, we live here, we love the city, and it's a free Poland in that time. But because in the 80s and before we lived under the regime, communist regime, and there was like no free of speech. Everything was censored, and when you play as a medium, you have this unique opportunity to see even further than normal people because you see the spirit.
Is she voiced by that Arquette lady?
Mirror of our world.
I love the TV show.
Your anger, urges, secrets are reflected.
Patricia Arquette.
So
yeah, she was. There was a TV show called Medium.
In some way, so only Medium can solve some puzzles, some mysteries.
It was funny at the time. You had to have been there.
Survive that kind of encounter.
Horror is really a genre that can really take advantage of some very immersive gameplay. What are some of the Xbox Series X features that the Bluebird team has harnessed to make sure that you can deliver this epic next-gen title with the medium?
Hellblade be a timed exclusive. I think it's going to be an exclusive.
I think it's going to be a full-out exclusive.
Having that powerful stuff as a foundation for our game.
They bought the studio.
Awesome, because we spent
also
a lot of years to think about this game, how we can fulfill our dreams about it, but we have a problem with the platform.
Same way that Sony basically bought Naughty Dog.
Thought it's too weak to fulfill our vision.
Then all staff left. 70% of them.
This is perfect match for us.
That's more to do with Naughty Dog than Sony, but yeah.
Doors were open for us to be creative.
Treat your
and do
staff
the game
well.
as we want it.
They will not destroy
and
you.
like the second most important stuff is the seamless gameplay. like the steady FPS,
Realistic
and
milk
no
shelves
loading
confirmed.
screens, because you have like immersive horror.
I'm so down. I've been waiting for so long for a milk shelf.
And you have two worlds. You can travel between them. You can travel between the levels. And
I am really liking the look of this game.
And
I am
having
well
any loading screens and any.
What do you reckon that scored? What the fuck was that about?
Of course, we use Xbox Series X in different ways.
It didn't give us much.
It's got a Steam page.
Paul, if you really want to play Hellblade, buy an Xbox. It's that easy.
Ooh, mysterious. I think I speak for all the fans when I say that
you want to see me play that more than anything.
When it launches on the Xbox Series X. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jack.
Also, thank you very much.
Hellblade or
I want to give a special thank you to all of our developers from around the world who pulled out all the stops to share this first look at Xbox Series X gameplay.
Well, I think that's the end of it.
It's also great to see how many developers are taking advantage and leveraging.
I have one more thing about it.
Really
Bright memory.
And of course,
I quite really like the look of.
Game Studios titles. And as I said, we're not taking the summer off. Today is just the beginning.
I'll link you to Bright
Memory.
Memory.
It's time to get hyped because in July, it's
Bright Memory is like a 5 on Steam.
Studios, world premieres, reveals, lots of news. Mark your calendar.
$7.19, sorry.
Oh well, no, that's £2 too expensive.
Yep.
Well, that was everything.
No, that was it.
Wow.
Okay, so let's see. The first one we had was Bright Memory.
Yeah, it looks fun. Although that was just a trailer; it wasn't actual gameplay by the look of it.
That was gameplay. That's what Bright Memory looks like when you play it.
Oh, okay. It looks fun.
It had better graphics, significantly better graphics than it was probably scripted. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that was someone playing it live, but that is what the gameplay is like in Bright Memory.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it looks interesting. That game has ray tracing support.
Oh, good. I'm looking for more ray tracing games because I've got a ray tracing thing on my PC.
They didn't mention it much.
No. Maybe that'll be in the July thing where they actually talk more about the consoles.
Yeah, I'd expect them to build ray tracing into some of the
this is Bright Memory. I'm gonna. I thought it was the Avengers at one point. There you go.
I thought it was the Avengers.
Well, I thought the Avenger music was playing on the. So it's like.
I remember that bit in the Avengers when Captain America got a machine gun and started shooting.
And it did look quite Crisis-like in terms of like the weapons and stuff like that.
And the shield
and the weather effects.
And
so Bright Memory has a weird mixture.
And there's also that. What was that game? The ones that you could sort of slow down time and then kick them for points.
Bulletstorm.
Bulletstorm.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's that grapple thing, but that is also in the Bright Memory that is defeated. This looks more like an open world. Not open world, sorry. It looks more like you've got room to move around and explore. The Bright Memory, the first one, is very linear.
Okay.
I also am really interested to see if this is also made by that same one person that made the original Bright Memory.
Fiod Studio.
And not by more people. Because that looks significantly bigger than Bright Memory.
And then with Dirt 5, which we can kind of skip past, really. We've just seen it again.
I've been so disappointed by Dirt 3 and Dirt 4 that I've got so little hope for Dirt 5. I really want Cody's to do well, and I'd love more like off-road games to play with people. But
yeah,
I haven't got high hopes. It looks gorgeous, don't get me wrong, and I hope it's great. But I'm not going to hold my breath, and I'm not going to pre-order it.
That's one thing. I have not been blown away by the graphics in any of these games.
I know it says using in-game, but you know we kind of need to see real proper gameplay rather than like 1 second, then a clip, then a clip, then a change clip, add some color. Like that looks smart.
They're saying that it's in game, but you don't know if they've like completely hyped up the resolution and it's running on a completely unrealistic hardware and all that sort of stuff.
And even then, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like a high resolution normal modern game in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then we've got Scorn, which is just weird.
Graphically, it's gorgeous. Like stylistically, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I no idea what the game is about though. No idea whatsoever.
That's another one that's got a theme page. Scorn is an atmospheric first-person horror adventure game set in a nightmarish universe of platforms and somber tapestry.
The guy said it was done by one person just after the end of the gameplay showing. All right, okay.
There's a link to Scorn.
Bright Memory.
Bright Memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by Scorn. I don't know if I'll play it because I'm shit with horror games, but it looks alright.
And I mean, one of the screenshots on Steam shows a gun. So I'm assuming it's more of a shooter than an adventure game, but I could be wrong.
One of those, well, I'd prefer one with a gun rather than you have no weapon at all and all you have are your wits and 5 batteries.
The gun looks all messed up as well. I'll link the gun as well.
Like sort of Existence style.
Yeah.
Hey, Six, how are you?
Existence is a really
we're just going over the.
I love.
What's
there were bits of this that reminded me of Existence. This bit.
Xbox's video.
Yeah.
Just pop that in there.
Oh.
Well, what was this one?
Corvus was the next one.
Corvus.
Yeah, I think I really remember what Corvus looked like.
That's the space shooter.
This right. Yeah, I remember this one.
They look good. Deep Silver. I can't know what they do, but they.
Dying Light.
Yeah, Dying Light, Saints Row. They're basically THQ in some ways.
Oh, okay.
If you think of a THQ, it's that kind of game.
It might be Chorus. Yeah. Good shout, actually. That would make more sense.
Corvus, because isn't a Corvus the name of the sort of scientific name for crows? Something like that.
That's Corvid.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, that looks cool. I'm up for that. Lovely a bit of space combat. Need more space combat flight thingy games on VR. That's what I'm after. Won't get that on the Xbox.
Chorus, Chor V5. Yes. Next one's Madden. We can skip past that because that'll be Madden. Yeah, the vampire one.
The Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
PC Gamer just tweeted Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay trailer reveals an incredible 2 to 3 seconds of gameplay.
It wasn't even gameplay, it was just in engine.
Yeah.
That was a bit shit. But this one...
Really
this I really like the look of. I love the
Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how low quality the visuals are though. Unless this is all in engine as well.
It looked like it was in engine.
But even then, I've seen better. because that's the guy that's in the posters for the Masquerade, isn't it? On the Ferris wheel.
Okay. Yeah, that looks in engine, but the vampire games were never
like the shininess off their eyeballs.
Gorgeous graphic tour de force.
That's true.
I like this. This is gameplay, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure it's an engine.
Absolutely.
And it'd be scripted gameplay, or just like bits from cutscenes. I like the dancing. I hope you can dance in the game. Second extension, I think, looks really good.
Second extension?
Second last game.
Extension.
Which one was Second Extinction? Oh, was that the top?
The one with the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah. The Dino
really
Blood.
liked Scarlet Nexus as well. That looked like a bit of you. The Japanese
Nexus?
metal anime game.
Oh yeah, Crimson. What was that called?
Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus. Crimson Center.
I really like the look of the Ascent, the futuristic Diablo 3 looking thing.
I like the look of this.
That looks really good fun. This looks really good fun as well. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It's a shorter title, but it looks good.
Scarlet Nexus.
Call of the Seas next, which was very kind of quick.
Call of the Seas is like an interesting little indie game. I don't know if I'll get it immediately or anything, but it looks interesting.
I've traveled so very far to find you. How strange that your trail ends here.
I need to finish all the original Yakuza games before I play this next one.
Got the most insane list of games that I really should play through, but I haven't got to any of them.
Yep, me too.
Ditto.
I still need to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. I still need to play Last of Us before 2 comes out.
You streaming it?
Maybe.
Half-Life?
At some point. Alex. I still need to go back and finish streaming Alex.
Have you finished the game?
I need to buy a VR headset for Alex.
It's so much fun. I mean, I haven't got one, but I would definitely recommend saving up for an Index if you can. Finger control.
Man,
and
it's
stuff
so
like that.
expensive
So
though.
good. I know. Worth it, I would say. I mean, I've got the OG.
So yeah, Quest.
But I would happily like sell it and buy an Index.
Oh, this one's The Ascent. Oh, this is the top-down shooter.
I think it's more of an action RPG.
What was this called?
The Ascent.
It's called The Ascent.
Oh, The Ascent. The Ascent. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the look of this.
Yeah, it looks. All the story-wise, that looked, I was interested, and then it became a Diablo type thing, and then it.
I was never really that interested in action RPGs until Gail got me to play Diablo 3, and I actually really enjoy it.
All right, I've not played any Diablo games.
It's definitely a matter of taste. Like, I can't really do action RPGs, but
I quite enjoy them for the sort of like sit down, chill out, disengage brain kind of thing.
is it CRPG that they're called?
I call them action RPG. I don't know.
I think there's a special term for them because
Crap.
Legend of Zelda is an action RPG, isn't it?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
ARPG, Cameron says.
Yeah, action
ARPG. Oh, okay.
I would call Zelda an RPG. It's just not a JRPG.
This is true. What kind of RPG is Dark Souls?
An RPG, or a hard RPG.
Hard RPG. A hard RPG.
This is the medium again.
A medium RPG?
Yeah.
I've definitely not Dark Souls.
Yeah, this is good. The music's gorgeous.
I have a question though. Why does she get like that, like one of those line-ins in her wrist where she's getting an ultrasound done? That's not normal.
Maybe she is in the hospital.
She must be ill.
already? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's dying, which is why she's crying. She's not going to meet her baby or something. I don't know. Well, was she the medium? Yeah. So she knows what's going to happen or something. I don't know.
I thought maybe the medium was the baby. Or does she lose the baby, but it stays with her in her heart or whatever?
Possibly.
Becomes a link to the spirit world.
Maybe.
Isn't that something that happens in another game?
She looked like she was still pregnant there when she was on her knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the look of this. Good thing is, none of the stuff that they've shown is Xbox exclusives, no matter what console you have. Which was so bizarre. You're gonna play it.
Yeah, it's just optimized for.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah, and this is the one you like, the Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus.
Ah, come on.
Oh, they made it unavailable. You only have a certain amount of time once the live stream's finished to flick through it.
Balls. Okay.
No, they killed it. They don't want people downloading it.
Oh well.
Yeah, the big giant monsters in the background, like from the movie Monsters. It had a Silent Hill vibe because it was the same composer.
Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, it was a Scarlet Nexus. That was the cartoony anime slash him up with
psychic powers.
Yeah.
I like fun.
And then there was the
Turok game.
The Turok second extension, and then Assassin's Creed Valhalla with this is a gameplay trailer that had
a whole
for
second
me
and a half of possible gameplay.
Aye.
Or a second and a half of in-engine cutscene.
But whether or not, like I say, it's only May. Whether or not Ubisoft are going to do some sort of conference next month, video thing, because they've got to have.
When's Jeff Keighley's
that Game Fest? Say Summer Game Fest or something in it.
Because I think that'll be the replacement. I think because a lot of companies have signed on for that. So I would assume that they'll just take what. Because I mean, they'll have been preparing for E3 like last year before any of this stuff happened. So I would assume they'll just have repurposed what they were going to do for the games thing, for Jeff Keighley's thing. So I would imagine they're probably just going to do that. He's hijacked E3 successfully.
That's why he left, eh?
Could be, yeah. I mean, maybe he did coronavirus. To cancel E3.
Now that's one way of looking at it.
These are completely unfounded rumors, speculation.
If they hadn't,
that's a hell of a reach and quite a rabbit hole.
I agree, Paul. I agree. Yeah. There might have been. There wouldn't have been as much hype for it. But
it's really annoying that they didn't show any actual gameplay, because that is often the best bit of E3 is when Assassin's Creed happens. And I for the last few years I've enjoyed the gameplay sort of walkthroughs that they give more than I've enjoyed the actual games.
What about Just Dance?
Yeah. What?
Dancing Panda that comes on stage every year.
Well, I said they wouldn't have unless they have anything Division related, or
maybe they'll get Eves doing it at the Summer Games Fest.
Maybe.
The dance mat in his house in Montreal. Big respect if they actually did that. Eves, if you're watching. Check out that dance mat.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Far Cry 6 maybe, possibly.
I don't think we'll get Far Cry 6 this year. They might get.
We haven't even had any. Was it what's Watch Dogs, the Legion?
Legion.
Yeah. That should get shown, hopefully.
The most Far Cry we'll see this year is probably like a Blood Dragon type small. Like a spin-off. We're not going to see a full Far Cry. I don't know if we'll see a full Far Cry for a while.
Also, while we're on the Ubisoft thing, what happened to Beyond Good and Evil?
Oh yeah, just disappeared.
I don't know.
It's vanished. Hopefully, we'll see something this year. But if it's going to be it might be a next gen. It's going to be a next gen title now, but it'd be nice to see something.
It was an awkward time for them to begin the development of it.
I know because they announced yesterday there's going to be a PGA Tour game, golf game, and I was like, oh, because they haven't done anything since 2015 with that shambles of fucking Rory McIlroy game. But then EA have dropped it, so it's not EA, but it's 2K, and I'm like, oh, they do the wrestling one. It was fabulous. So, or it could be a complete microtransaction fest. Yeah.
The only game I played that 2K released recently that I enjoyed was Borderlands 3, and that's because it doesn't have microtransactions, whereas everything else is just like spend extra money for the other half of the game.
So
no, I don't really. Nah. Well, didn't 2K release Grand Theft Auto 5 actually? Were they involved in that? In any way?
Wow.
It was in respect that they have Take-Two as their I think Take-Two own them or something.
Right. They own Rockstar or whatever.
Yeah. It's all one big family.
Take-Two.
So we just need PlayStation now to come up with something now, because they've been quite silent for quite some time. They need to kind of pull it out the bag, because obviously maybe I don't know when they're going to. Was it June or July? They said that might announce the price of the console. So, Malcolm said it might be. How much do you reckon the console would be? Between 500 to 550.
You would say
between 400 and 500. I think you'll be in with a good bet.
That's the sweet spot, I think, between 400 and 500. Yeah. If it's over 500, that's the problem.
Yes.
Wait, are we talking dollars or pounds?
Pounds.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of make it anyway, because it's like $399, and then they put it to £399. But obviously they have to pay the tax on top of that.
Well, when I bought my Xbox One, it was $420 at launch. So, between 400 and 500 is a reasonable window. I think
so.
Because there's a rumor as well that they're going to wait until PS5 announce their price, because they've got something called Lockhart, which is kind of like the Xbox Series X, but there's no disc drive in it, and it hasn't got as many floppy terrors or whatever. And
everyone needs lots of floppy terrors.
Yeah.
So it's more of a it's more because they're going to apparently they're going to maybe possibly discontinue the Xbox X and use that Lockhart as the replacement for the Xbox X, and then undercut PlayStation.
Would it be about the same power as the Xbox X?
Yes, but it'll have the ray tracing and the SSD card, but it won't have the like a disk drive just for putting stuff in. So it's kind of like.
What, so it won't have a disk drive, so you can't download anything to it.
No, I'll be.
Oh, as in it doesn't have an optical drive.
For putting discs into.
Right.
There's a rumor. Well, whether or not it's true or not, and then once PlayStation have revealed their price, they're going to reveal this thing, and have it undercut it.
Yeah,
thing is, I don't think Sony are going to tell anyone the price of their console until
the day before it launches.
Yeah. But the thing is, as well, is I'm sure I read somewhere that Sony don't want to lose money on this. I think they said on was it Digital Foundry or Eurogamer. Sony don't want to lose any money on the console.
But they're saying that it's I'm pretty sure they said it was something like £450 or $450 to make the machine.
Yeah, because exactly because it's not proving cheap to make it.
Yeah.
It's
well, it's that hard drive technology. Hard drive technology at the moment is really expensive.
Well, because it's a new type of M2 SSD, which is
but even
standard
SSD
anyway.
at the moment.
Yeah. So if they're putting anything more than like a 500 gig in there, which is like 2 games worth,
I think it's a big problem for the PlayStation. To be honest,
I think they said the PlayStation 5 was going to come with a 825 gigabyte SSD card.
Exactly. So to keep the price down, they're not even going to be able to put a full terabyte in.
But it's a full it's SSD thing that's inside the machine.
What they should do is just start making raise the price of games a little bit, and then just put every game on its own dedicated SSD card.
Yeah.
No need for installation. Tons and tons of storage. Looks nice, but they're both doing stuff like that anyway. Like you said, like the Xbox has got their own tiny wee cartridges that they're using.
Yeah, it's a
you can load your games onto.
It's going to have a 1 terabyte SSD card, but there's also another space for another one, which is the one that.
And if you're doing that, and you're saying here's a wee card you can load your games onto, I kind of fail to see the point in manufacturing discs.
Yeah.
I know that the cartridges will obviously be more expensive, but that's the kind of thing you pass on, that cost and the price of the product. And games have been undervalued for a long time. I'm not saying that I want games to become more expensive.
Transactions and everything.
Yeah. But maybe they should go up in price. I'm not saying we should be paying £100 for a game, like in Australia. But
no.
If it increased, like if it removed, for example,
you are paying £100 for a game. So when you buy a game, it's £60 more often than not. You buy the base game, and then if you want the rest of the game, you have to buy like deluxe editions and so on and so forth for the full game. And more often than not, that takes it up to like 80, 90, £100 anyway.
Yep. And I suppose this way, you remove install times. And you just generally improve usability of your console. You make loading times faster as well, because, look, if you remember cartridges, there was practically no loading times or anything.
No. Oh, it's like with the Switch.
I just question
it. Nothing to load.
Yeah. I just question it. That they're going to give you a disc that you then transfer your game from the disc to this wee drive.
The disc is
and you play it from the drive.
Medium, but it has been for this entire generation. It's just a delivery medium, and it has to install to the console, whether it's downloaded or whether it's physical media or whatever. There is no
and that's the big problem that physical media has, is that digital costs about as much. And I know you get download times. That isn't for the best, but you no longer have the ability to just have your games on discs and just play them whenever you want. You're always going to have the experience of installing it.
Yeah, but the thing is as well is that even with it's like I've got really good broadband, but it's still it's quicker for me to download it almost. It's about the same, but not by much. It's almost quicker for me to download it than it is to install it from disk.
That's the problem with the delivery medium. What do you think, Dougie?
Yeah.
Words.
Yes.
Words. I know. I was replying to Paul. He wants us to look at a trailer.
Trailer in the chat for you to look at from Game Informer. Is this a trailer for Game Informer, or it's on the website of Game Informer?
Hello, I'm still here. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, SSD wise, because like I say, it's It's getting ridiculous how long it takes to load a game. Even now, even playing, I've got 200 gigabytes. It was nearly 200 gigabytes for fucking Call of Duty, and I'm on the base PlayStation, and it just looks like it looks so much worse than it did when it first came out.
What does?
The game physically looks worse.
Yeah, sometimes when you load it in, it's like all the buildings are like marshmallows, and
Just because it takes so long for it to find the textures.
yeah. And at one point, I was playing just as I started, and I ended up I was like, as if I was lying on the floor, but I was standing up and I was running around.
The thing is that I think I know this is really changing the nature of consoles, but the thing is that like where you've got like several terabytes of stuff on your console, everything gets massively fragmented the more and more patches and everything you install on it. But there is, like, unlike with a PC, there is no way of defragmenting a console. And I think there should be an option somewhere in the consoles. I mean, admittedly, they're going to SSD now anyway, so it's less of a thing. But
you don't need to defrag.
Yes, but there should have been some way to be able to say, all right, I'm going to leave my console on overnight. Please defrag. Because it completely ruins the experience, like Dougie says, when you load into a game and everything looks like absolute shite for the first 30 seconds while the game has to go and try and find all the textures.
It's an issue as well because obviously hard drives perform worse the more full they are. And I suppose that's especially true for SSDs. And given that this is, as far as I can tell, these are using NVMe technology, so that's going to be even worse. Like the more full this gets, the slower your entire console could run, unless they've got a specified set amount of storage set aside for the OS to use. It could get really bad.
So if the PS4 has like an 800 gig drive, they're gonna have to basically only give you 500 gig for yourself.
Yeah.
The rest of that is gonna have to be for system use.
Have you watched this already, Paul?
What is this?
He said it's got a Far Cry 6 trailer. And we're like,
alright, go for it. Maybe I'm watching it on your channel, so I'll be a bit behind you, but yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I might want some sound.
Just give me a countdown and I've got it loaded up. Do you want me to link you to it, Liam? Is this real or is this a plastic?
I don't know.
And you loaded up on the 26th of August 2019.
Is that a fan-made one then, is it?
I don't think it's real.
Right.
3. Are you ready? You got it?
Yeah, okay.
Setting that down to 0. Okay.
3, 2, 1, play.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18.
This fucking thing goes in there.
It's Vass.
This fucking thing goes in there too. And there it is. No, hermano, keep your head down. Aloha! Look at her, look how beautiful she looks.
Why did someone mark this Far Cry 6?
You don't think she looks beautiful? Fuck you! Okay,
Is this in Far Cry 3?
What is your
No.
name?
This is some of the marketing stuff, I think.
I am Bas Wahini. I am beautiful Wahini who lives happy on my island. And you want to say something to our buddy right here? Yes. Hello, buddy. You're going to die. Nice, guapa, and funny. Where do you live? Where can we find such a beautiful sweetheart, huh? In the insane collector pack. An exclusive toolkit with a
Yeah, it's a trailer for a collector's pack.
Surviving on this island. You should have read this one, hermano. Look at this. On the right.
Right.
She does the exact same fucking
Okay.
thing over and over again.
This was uploaded by Gamerk Inform.
This is my little insane Wahini.
So no, this is just a clickbait channel.
Thanks for your research there, Paul.
Well researched video.
Yeah.
The thing I saw it was like August 2019. No.
Few articles out there. This is true. I don't know. It would be quite ballsy for Ubisoft to go back to a villain from one of their previous games as well. They'd never done that before.
Yeah,
There are
you
links
shoot in the head in the game.
Yes, and there are links between all of the Far Cry games, but they're all very, very vague, and they're all very, very like it's. You have to take a bit of a leap of faith on some of them as well. They've never done anything where it's so blatantly obvious where a character has carried over from one to the other, apart from Herc.
Oh yeah, but he hasn't even. It's never even mentioned.
But it's also not even always the same person.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you played with one of his ancestors, didn't you? In Primal. No, you didn't play as him, but you met one of his ancestors.
Well, he's supposed to be. He's somebody in the Spider-Man verse because he was in Spider-Man.
Who Voss?
Aye, Michael Mando.
The actor.
The actor.
He was in Spider-Man.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. He was on the, the boat and it split in half.
Right. No.
And then he was at the post-credit scene at the end.
Was he one of the bad guys?
Yeah. He was going. I don't know if you watched the post-credit scene where the vulture's in prison and a guy comes up to him.
Yes.
That's
by the way.
That's so there's I don't know if he's the character he played is like a bad guy villain in the comics, but he is there.
Go on, I need to rewatch that.
I didn't really like Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was alright. I like the one with Mysterio, Far From Home. That was good.
Yeah.
I liked Spider-Verse.
That was good.
It's Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse was amazing.
The best Spider-Man film in years, or if not ever.
Oh yeah. Best Spider-Man films in Spider-Man 2. But no, Homecoming and the one with Mysterio, I didn't hate them. I just didn't really anything.
It was silly. I liked it, and Jake Gyllenhaal was very good as Mysterio.
My son really likes that one. But maybe I'm just old.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Some more than others, eh, Dougie?
Yes. But I like all the Spider-Man. Well, I pretty much enjoy all the Spider-Man movies, even though the Andrew Garfield one was a bit pants at points.
No, I don't like Andrew Garfield.
Eh?
He was Spider-Man 3 with the dancing.
Yes. Oh God.
Yeah, I just had to admit to that, Dougie.
I know. I at the moment I'm watching on TV that Gangs of London. That's fucking brilliant.
I haven't watched that. I need to get hold of that.
It's
it's
written.
By the guy who did.
It's written and produced. The whole thing's written and produced by the guy who did the Raid. But he directed. But he directed the first episode, and you can tell because there's a fight in a bar, and it's fucking brutal.
I would need to watch this.
Nice.
So I was watching that, and then Karen said, "Oh, there's this thing called Code 404, which is on BBC, about a police cop that gets killed and brought back. I think it's on Sky. Brought back. It's like an it's said in the thingy as an AI, but it's like a robot. But I think I watched about 5 minutes of it and went, "Oh God, it's trying to be a dark comedy, but just it's not funny at all."
It's a difficult thing to write, a dark comedy, I imagine.
But it's got the guy. He's quite a good actor. He was in that Snatch, and he's been in the last two Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and the other guy's quite well known as well. He's in that Line of Duty TV show. I can't remember his name, the two of them, but that was dire. What's the other thing? Oh, there was The Revenant Queen, I think, was on Sci-Fi, and Karen recorded it for me, and I watched about 5 minutes of it, and I was like, "Oh, this is pish."
If you haven't watched it yet, I would definitely recommend Devs, which is on iPlayer.
Devs?
Devs, yeah. If you've not even seen it,
I will remember that.
Definitely go and watch it. It's very good.
I've never heard of it in the slightest, but I will consider it.
What's
I
it?
remember
What's
watching Sopranos. I know I'm like 20 years late, but
Oh, okay.
I've not seen it, so you're all right.
Sopranos is brilliant.
What was it?
The episode when they're in the woods, I will never forget that. It's amazing.
I've not seen that yet, so
Okay.
I'm only in the first season at the moment.
Oh, okay. I think that's season.
God, I think I'm near the end of the season.
We binge watched that Bosch season 6.
I enjoyed Bosch season 1. I never got past it though.
I've seen trailers, but I haven't really watched it.
It's quite a good detective show, and there's what was the other one we did? The Expanse. I like that.
The Expanse was good. I binge watched that. Yeah, John and Bob. I think you'll really like Devs. Actually, it's very. Dark.
What's Devs about?
Very good. So it's crap. Who played Ron Swanson in Parks and Rec?
I forget his name, but I know who you mean.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
No, the old guy with the moustache.
No idea.
Chris Pratt.
His name's Ron something or other, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, so it's
Ron
him.
Swanson.
Burgundy.
And he has a company, and it's sort of like an Apple type company, and it has this secret division called the Devs division, and it's very dark, very mysterious, very well done, very well acted, and I can highly recommend it.
It's an iPlayer.
Because anything else I say is just spoilers. Nick Offerman, that's the one. Yeah, he's really
Ron
good.
Howard. I don't think so. No, I'll remember that. Right, I need to head off, guys.
No, thank you very much for coming by.
It's been fun. It's been fun hanging out with you.
So we need to do this again for the PlayStation one or the?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be up for that.
EA Play.
Less infused.
Or if there's there should be another one for the Xbox first party games anyway.
Yes.
In June, yeah.
And we're at least at home for another 3 weeks anyway.
At least.
I'm at home for at least another 2 weeks.
Has it been announced? Is Boris announced a lockdown?
No, but I'm on furlough. So
all right.
My furlough continues for at least another 2 weeks.
Well, that's good news. Sort of.
No, it's good news for me. It means that I can actually spend some time looking after me more.
I really thought you would be able to work from home.
Yeah, I would be able to, but there isn't enough work for me to do.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Because all my work is based around photography and photo shoots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't do shoots at the moment, so my hands are a little bit tied.
Well, can you not model the nearest burger that you have? Here's one I made earlier.
What is the thing is that I could sit at home and like Photoshop the same image 20 times over, but there's absolutely no point in them paying me to do that. So they put
That's true. All right, well, I'll see you guys later on.
Cool. Cheers.
Okay,
thanks a lot. Bye, Jamie.
Bye.
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 And thank you, Liam, as well. Thank you very much.
Been fun.
Yep, it's been emotional.
That it has.
Yeah, Valhalla, you bastard. Fucking gameplay trailer, you lying cunts.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Cheers. And I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for coming along and watching. Overall, it's all right. Assassin's Creed I've been disappointed in, definitely, but there's quite a few there that I quite fancy. Yeah, thanks Ali, Paul for coming by, Cameron, and chatting and having a nice, easy time without the madness of watching it with the quotes that are on the original video, because you know what I mean. And yeah, see you later. Have a good one. Bye.